Representative Shelley Pingree has introduced bipartisan legislation to improve soil health. The Innovative Practices for Soil Health Act would support sustainable alternatives to annual agriculture and by improving United States Department of Agriculture conservation programs. Annual crops require tilling, which disrupts the natural soil structure, which could lead to increased erosion and a dependence on harmful fertilizers. Perennial and agroforestry systems require less soil disturbance, which improves the structure of the soil. The act would help farmers install the perennial systems and designate 4 national and regional agroforestry centers.